Welcome everybody to the Gorlitz High Performance Garage channel. Just got done working on the Mercury here. My feet and back hurt like a motherfucker. Because I'm an old bastard. So, I get shit in my fucking eyes. Dust from the welder. Had a hell of a fiasco here with the Merc. I was very, very fucking ticked for quite a while because everything just kind of kept backfiring in a fucking row. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. Get me a light here. Okay. By the way, the battery I rebuild was a failure. So, anyhow, I had a rattle in this thing, and it was sounding like an engine knock. I don't know if any of you's heard me talk about it before in any other videos or not, but anyway, I determined that it was a catalytic converter. So there's a bunch of platinum on the floor laying. If you ever do that, you cut your converter open, just hit that shit with a hammer a couple times. It'll bust up and flake up and fall out. And I don't know if breathing it's too fucking good for you. But anyhow, here's what we did. I cut this one open, took the guts out of it. Then I fired it back up, and here we are again. We had to take this one off. This was where my rattle was coming from. It was this one. And then I had to jerry rig a bolt here because, you guessed it, when I loosened that up, I broke that fucking bolt off of there. This one here was, on this side, was fucking loose. This motherfucker here broke right off, so I took a bolt, welded it to the son of a bitch. Put a nut on it. I hope it stays. But if it doesn't, when I go to put another nut on it, I'll put a fucking, I don't know what, lock washer. Maybe I'll double nut it. I don't know. But anyhow, that was most of my fucking day. Was doing this shit. And I painted the bottom of the car. And it looks like fucking shit. Because you know why? I'll show you why. Okay. I bought this paint. This is the paint. This is the paint that's on there. Okay. What kind of paint is it? It says it's bright silver metallic. And it is a Chrysler color. Okay? This is general purpose enamel that I bought. Touch Bright makes it. And I'm not a betting man, but I would have to say that a bunch of 12-year-old Chinese kids fill these cans full of paint. And all these cans of paint come from one fucking shithole in China. Because I tell you what, motherfucker, I don't know of any fucking car company that painted a goddamn car with roof paint. Okay? This is fucking roof paint. You see the difference? Look, other than the bumps is from the coating I put underneath. This is roof paint. This is fucking roof paint. This is stuff you stick on tin roof. Okay? To keep it from rusting. Now, I fixed all this. I forgot to patch this motherfucker up. And I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I don't know. Might just spray over and say fuck it. Because, you know, it's a bunch of shit. But anyway, I'm about to have company here. Welcome everybody to the Garland's High Performance Garage channel. I mean, wintry hell. 2020 fucking 5. Decided to get fucked last night with 6 inches of snow. And I think the high today is supposed to be 15. A whole 15 this afternoon. And then the low tonight is supposed to be like, I don't know, 4 or 5, something like that, with a nice 8 below 0 wind chill, because that's what I fucking love. That's fucking awesome. And I'm out here making paths this morning, and I'm gonna go for a little ride and see how the highway is, and might have to run an errand or two today. We'll see what the fuck happens. Spotlight. Oh, baby. Oh. Whew. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Have to get a little bit of petrol to add to my weight back here. Yeah. Fucking hair on my face all wet. See how this fucking goes. Oh, came through and plowed. Is this where a lift kit would come in handy on this car? But look at that shit. We're crawling right up out of here. Y'all live in the fucking salt belt, and you get Canadian/Alaskan type fucking weather every goddamn year. Studs and weight in the trunk of your rear wheel drive car will definitely help. Your only enemy here will be high or deep snow, because you'll high center. And that licks balls. Here's my buddy over here. One of my neighbors there digging himself out, didn't want him to hit me there. This isn't nothing, you know, real major. They were calling the 3 inches we got, well, wasn't even 3 inches. We got a dusting the other day, and they were calling for 3 inches, and they were, I think it was like last Thursday or Friday, something like that, and they were saying it was major winter storm, 1 to 3 inches. Possible 6 inches above 2,500 feet. So we're about 2,900 feet here. We got a dusting, and I mean, 3 inches of snow for here is nothing, you know, too major. We'll check out the stretch, see how that's doing. State Highway, got the contractors out this morning. The only thing that sucks about having 6 inches of snow is the wind. You're constantly working around the fucking wind. And I see my cousins have their cows trapped in a fucking spot back there. But the snow right now, it's so light and fluffy, I can brush it away with a broom. So it's not a major wet snow. Usually when you have wet snows, those are lake effect snows. We get off Lake Michigan, and those right there are very heavy and wet, and you gotta shovel your fucking guts out when you get those. But this is not a charged lake effect snow. And for some reason I don't know if I have bad fuel or if I have coil packs are fucking shutting down on this motherfucker, but it misses. It'll just cut out. It'll die for a second and come back. So I'm kind of wondering what the fuck that is. Maybe it's the shitty drive-by-wire fucking throttle system. That stuff is not new on this thing. The only thing that's new, well, they did a head job and camshafts and timing chains. And that's about it in this car. And they didn't do anything with, and I think they did the EGR system, but nothing dealing with the throttle assembly. So I poured some STP fuel treatment in it last night because it was doing that majorly. It was going boo, boo, boo. It would just, you know, like quit. So it's like, well, and it only started doing this since it got real fucking cold yesterday. It was doing that on the way home from Uncle Big Block's. He mounted a set of tires on some wheels of mine for the Mercury. And we did that yesterday. We did that, plus he put bus tires on. And he put some other friends' tires on. Oh shit, my fucking wipers freezing up already. Let me see here. Traffic is moving on the interstate, which I'm surprised it isn't bumper to bumper, because it usually is when it's bad outside. I have to look at the weather report and see if we're going to get anything else. I imagine it's probably going to be snow showers the rest of the day. Because when it snows in Garrett County, it just doesn't stop. It takes a while. If they say that, oh, well, you should have clearing and partly cloudy skies. Well, then next thing you know, here comes a fucking squall, and you can't fucking see nothing. I've been caught in a squall or two. and it sucks. Running on those rumble strips. I'm just going to do an illegal turn here. Okay, we're good. So, that's about it. I was going to unload these tires and wheels out of the trunk today, but I think I'm going to keep them because down there on the job, it is, it's horrendous. Oh, I do have another set of wheels on the back of this thing. Yeah, I think I will unload the winter treads, so I'll go down there and unload those. We'll put the cop car wheels in the trunk. That's good. These tires here, they like take up the whole fucking trunk. I really hate this time of year. It sucks ass. Beginning to look a lot like fuck this. I hate the motherfucking snow. Fuck. Major wind gust there. I don't think they're calling for any high winds today. It's like the normal wind that we have around here, which is like 15 to 25 miles an hour. It's usually 50 miles an hour to like 70 at times. You'll get these 70 mile an hour gusts, 50 mile an hour gusts of fucking wind. It's real nice when you're out there, you know, at work fueling a piece of equipment, because we work on basically in a fucking field, and there's not any shelter from the wind. I try to run my articulator to block the fucking wind in between it and the fuel truck, but sometimes it don't work out that way. Plus the Arctic sits so fucking high, you can't really block wind coming from underneath that bastard. But if it's running and it's doing a regeneration, you can get some warmth off of that thing, because it burns really fucking hot when it's doing that. But anyhow, go back in the other entrance. There it went again. Boom. What I'm going to do here in a little while is I'm going to run down the road and get a couple things, and I'm going to get some gas. I'm going to put more fuel treatment in this thing and get some more gas in it just to top it off for next week, because by the time Thursday rolls around, if I top it off running back and forth to work each day, I can use a half a tank of gas. Now that's if I don't go anywhere else. If I gotta run errands every fucking night when I get home from work, if I gotta make a run to Hilltop every fucking night, which sometimes happens. See, here we go. Here's the wind bullshit I'm talking about. Fellas are sweeping out their driveway. My dad isn't even home. I don't know where the fuck he is. Oh, there he's home. So now, where the hell he went to? I'm gonna try and back in the driveway here at the garage. See how that works out. Doesn't want to retract. All right then. Wow. Okay. There they are. Get those out, cop car wheels back in, so yeah, I got lots of tread left. They're used, the guy said that they were used still pumped up nice too. The guy said they were used like not even half a winter, but you can see the little cupping effect on there. So these are on the front end of a small four-wheel drive pickup or SUV or something like that. So anyway, and here we are. I'm going to get these wheels painted. Get them the fuck on there. And, I got to check these front brakes. And, I'm gonna restore this drive shaft here. Ooh, I got one can of shit left. One good thing about this garage, it's fully insulated, sides and the top. You don't have to worry about getting too cold in here. It's just getting the cap off this damn undercoating. All right. See, the only way of really getting it off there is to break the motherfucker. So, shit. Let's see here. Just want to hit my head on these fucking bars under here. Because that's what you want to do, you know? of undercoating burning off of these fucking tailpipes forever. That's pretty well it. I do have to check the front brakes and see how they will hold up. I don't know. It may need brakes on the front. I'll check them out. Give them the old feel test. And see what the fuck happens. Plus, I gotta weld that one seam up over here. Still haven't done that shit yet. Shit. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fuck. Alright, that's good enough. Get undercoating on the F-150 here. This truck here was an amazing find. My dad found. It's a low mileage. I think it's like a 15 or 16. It's either a 5.0 or a 6.0 gas V8, 6 liter, I think. Maybe it is just a 5.0. I don't know. But it sounds good, runs good. And the key to keeping pickups like this alive in places like this is to not run them in the wintertime. This is what you run in the wintertime because, you know, who gives a fuck about this thing? I don't. I'm just trying to make it last. So I'll have, you know, something to fucking run my ass back and forth, and I save the awesome automobiles for the summertime. So yeah, up in there, that's, man, I don't know what the fuck they hit with that bastard. That's fucked up. And that's like there's a big scrape on the oil pan here. And there's a big old groove dug in the transmission pan. I don't know where they was four-wheeling this motherfucker at, but it's like, goddamn. But those heat shields I'm going to put back on this cat here to kind of conceal anything that was done. Unless I got to double nut that. Make sure he shut his gas off. Oh, do. It's a half inch. Is that a half inch? No, it's not a half inch. It's a 7/16. I would like to have an oblong lock nut. The trouble is with these nylon sons of bitches is the nylon will melt as it gets hot. I had to, of course, you know, you've probably already seen it in the other video, but I'm gonna double nut this biatch. Make sure. It don't come off of there. So I have to tighten it down. I think it's like a 11/16 or some shit. But yeah, we performed surgery on two catalytic converters. But anywho, I'd like to do it to these two cocksuckers over here. Because there's no reason to have that shit. The only bad part is this side here is going to be tricky because of the way the bolts are, and I can probably get to them. Yeah, I can get to them. Is there 3 on that fucker? There's only 2. Thing is, though, I don't know. Well, maybe not. They're going to be kind of hard to get to. This and I will inevitably cut off here, but the exhaust will be louder after I take this cat off of here, because I'm going to just take it off and annihilate it, eliminate it or whatever. Annihilate, Jesus Christ. I'm going to take it off. We're going to eliminate that bitch after inspection. And we're going to run dual pipes back. Do a set of turn downs. I have a set of mufflers. Courtesy of Uncle Big Block Enterprises. So, so we're going to do that. Put that stuff on after inspection. Those mufflers, they have 3-inch fucking pipes hanging off of them. So I'll probably just end it with the 3-inch, put 3-inch turn downs on it, I guess. I wanted to bring it out. I wanted to bring it over like a single fucking a single job over here, and then stepped in all that shit, and like bring it out to one side over here, like I don't know, like get a Flowmaster or something, get something, put it there, and just that has a dual outlet and run it out here, like a NASCAR type thing. But then the thing is, I'll have trouble getting it on the lift, because where it's going to exit will be where the lift arm here is, and I wouldn't worry about if we had a drive-up lift. If you had one of them drive-up lifts with the jacks on it, I would have to worry about that. But anyway, there you go, everybody. We're done fucking around here. And I'm going to get back to the fucking house where it is warm and say, fuck this horse shit. But as always, like, share, comment, subscribe. Maybe I'll have another video here later. If I can dig enough money out of my ass to get it inspected before the end of the month, which I hope will happen because these tags run out the end of the month. And I don't know if that guy inspects cars in between Christmas and New Year's. I'm not real sure. I don't know, this guy I'm working for now, I don't know if he does Christmas bonuses or anything like that. I have no idea. I'm not expecting to get anything. I'm not going to get my hopes up. But if he does, anything would help me. Anything would benefit. I'm going to hit him up for a raise here in the new year. See how that goes, because I have health insurance and I got a thing in the mail I got to look at. I think it's life insurance and like a 401k or profit sharing or something. I have to look through it. I'm not sure. I have to see what the hell's going on with that. So, all right, everybody. You'll have I have on the you already saw the video from last weekend, and then you'll see this, of course. So everybody, I'm gonna keep my beard on here. I might get thick like this up front here, and keep that till this cold weather is gone. And, shave my head after the cold weather's gone. So, because, I can't grow no fucking hair on top. It's just fuzz. So, there's no sense to keep fucking with, to keep hair that you'll have to comb over. And I'm not a comb over guy. If I have to comb it over, there's no sense to keep it. I'll just shave it all the fuck off. It don't matter to me. It's just one less thing you got to do before you get ready for work. But I wear a hat anyway, so that don't really matter. But anyway, everybody, like, share, comment, subscribe, and see ya. Maybe I'll have another one to wrap the year up. And hopefully I'll have that. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. And see you on the next one.